just a fair warning, this video is probably going to sound a little bit bumbly and messy, and I'm okay with that. So I got kind of a blow today. I learned that I made a mistake in part of what I created earlier this week, the pure drawing that's sitting behind me here. The word for covenant and the word for choose are not the same word. They are related words. Here's what that actually translated into in my own life and with this painting and that sort of thing. In order to create this, I had to get a space set up. Right now I'm actually in my husband's office and have carved out a little corner and set up an easel, and that took time and took some effort of rearranging the room, and on my part and on my husband's part especially. And then I had to make sure that I had time in the daylight because to be able to create the artwork, because as you can kind of see, the lighting in here isn't that great in the middle of the night. And so I so I had to carve out all this time and ask for him to be able to watch our two boys so that I could sit down and spend the time and be able to videotape it and explain it all and do all of this. And the thought of having to redo it because I had made a mistake in one spot was it was devastating, really. And I was mad and I was frustrated and I wanted to throw it away. And I had to go back and I had to look at what was the bigger picture of what I was doing. And the bigger picture of what I was doing was I was creating something that is a reminder to myself of what is good and noble and pure and praiseworthy, with a deep understanding of what those words mean. And what I learned in sitting down and making this was that pure actually means that it elevates the family, that it raises them up, and it helps to grow them. And so I had to sit and think about, if I threw it out and I had to make it again, I would feel bitter and frustrated about the time wasted that I could have spent on my family, that I could have spent elevating my family. And so then I thought about, well, what if I just crossed off the mistake and made it right? Am I okay with the way that looks? And I have a design background, and I would spend the entire night. I would stay up all night long when I was in design school, making a project as perfect as I possibly could, and get zero sleep, and did this on my husband's birthday on several occasions, and sacrificed a lot. And, I wonder if it was worth it. And so the reality of it is, I think this is my lesson, that if I'm going to focus on something that's going to be pure, it's pure because it's elevating the family above other things and above perfectionism, especially in this case. So that's what I've gotten out of it tonight. So there will be a great big cross out mark over one of the words, and there'll be some words added to it and changed around and corrected. And it's not going to be as neat and tidy and clean in our English American sense as it would be otherwise. But my life will be cleaner because of it. And so I'm excited about it. And I'm looking forward to showing it to you when it's done. I'll post a picture with this video, with the completed, finished piece, with the impurities, if you want to call them that. So thanks for listening, and have a great night.